So you were going for Canada?
I'm a big Sidney Crosby fan.
We get that knock at your door, bro. Just know, bro.
Yeah,
He does the same turnover in every big game. They run the same cover. He goes to the same corner on the same side every year.
What's up, everybody? Welcome to the Keepin Score Podcast, episode 2. The first time talking about the NFL Combine. News came out. Shedeur Sanders will not be throwing at the Combine. Do I like it? No, but at the same time, sometimes you just gotta show off for teams to see who they want you or not. That's how I feel about it.
So I don't think it matters at the end of the day. If we being honest.
It don't anymore. I mean, you seen him play.
Exactly. You know what's
Like,
up, bro. I don't gotta keep
you
showing you.
feel
You
me?
already know.
Marvin Harrison
You do
Jr.
see
said
him
it.
play.
Marvin
You
Harrison
got the
Jr. said it
highlights.
perfectly last year. He was like, what I gotta work out for? You got all this tape from last season. Draft me or not. You see
Did
you know what I'm saying? Like
Fact.
you see what I'm working with. Like, so I
he did?
mean,
I forgot about that. But yeah,
yeah.
there's quarterbacks that's out there that top 5 pick quarterbacks that didn't throw in the combine.
I
Yeah,
would say out of this whole list, right? They need to throw would probably be Jalen Milrow,
Mhm.
Curtis Rourke, Indiana, um, Riley Leonard from Notre Dame, and I would probably say Jackson Dart and Quinn Ewers. I don't think Dylan Gabriel needs to throw from Oregon. He had a hell of a Senior Bowl. He was hooping in the Senior Bowl. I don't know if y'all saw that.
yeah,
Um,
I saw the highlights.
Will Howard, he had hella tape this past year throwing the ball.
Mhm.
Um, Shadur,
What about
same
Kyle
thing.
McCord?
Cam Moore.
what's his name?
Nah, Kyle McCord was hooping this year at Syracuse.
That's what I was about to say. Kyle McCord from
Mhm.
Syracuse.
Yeah,
That's
he got tape too. Only guys I named was guys that I watched this year that look inconsistent in the pocket throwing the football. Quinn Ewers looked terrible this year. I think he should have came back. Um, Jackson Dart, iffy. Sometimes he looks really good. Sometimes he looks questionable.
Mhm.
Curtis Rourke, I thought he looked good in the big whole year, and until he played elite talent, and then he just got real small in the playoff. Uh, so those are guys that I just think got to prove a little more. Riley Leonard, another guy, he borderline tight end for me.
yeah.
He's
That's what I
close.
was saying.
I ain't seen him throw the ball at all this year. They were abusing him with the draws, but they weren't trying to throw the ball downfield at all, which I think hurt them long term in the championship game.
And
No,
that's
no,
how I feel about Jalen Monroe too. I feel like with Alabama they put too much pressure on him running the ball
I
than
agree.
throwing the ball. He could throw. I'm not saying he's the best passer,
Mhm.
Right.
but he could sling. He could sling that thing
Yeah, for sure.
for real.
I agree.
I mean, we seen traces of that in the NFL, so it's not like it can't translate.
That's
Fact.
true. But like when you're missing like 5 yard slants, I got questions.
Yeah, yeah.
You feel me? Like when you're
Yeah.
missing screen passes, bubble screens, I got questions.
Yeah,
I
yeah.
got like you got to be able to do that at least. You
Mhm.
know what I'm saying? Like, and you see like Lamar Jackson has evolved his passing game every year he's been in the league. Every year he's
Yep.
gotten more and more proficient with throwing the ball down the field accurately.
Mhm.
So like that's just something that we got to see. Somebody like Jalen Milrow who has all the athleticism in the world, but like his passing game didn't progress at where you wanted to see it going into his senior year.
Yeah.
At this year, you wanted to see him like take off as a passer more than the run. 'Cause you know the run game is going to be there, but like he kind of regressed, which got people worried. Um, he's another guy I think should have came back for another year, just to develop more. But QB class looks good. Let's take a little talk about these little running backs here, man. I,
Genty.
I think a guy that doesn't need to show out is Genty. I don't think he needed to show out at all. I think it speaks for himself what he did this
Don't
year.
even gotta say a word.
God.
Trevor Etienne from Georgia. I don't think he needed to work out.
Oh, you
Um,
talking about Trevor Etienne?
yeah,
Uh,
Trevor Etienne.
what's his name, brother? Travis Etienne, brother.
Um,
What about
oh, another guy. What about
Junkins?
Junkins don't need to work out
I
for
was about
what?
to say there's running backs out there this year.
Both
Like,
both running backs are Ohio State.
I mean, I would, obviously you do the 40 and all that, right? I feel like as a running back, you want to at least show your speed off and
Yeah.
all that. Probably do like some hands, some catching, downfield catching, and all that. But like anything else other than that, I wouldn't even. All the agility stuff you want to do, but like any of the like catching drills and you don't want to do all that, bro.
Do y'all think
Yeah.
that hurts the combine in any way with all these players that just don't need to
I said no.
perform for real?
No,
I feel like
no,
I feel like if like the elite players don't do it, it gives you more room to invite the lower level players that need
agree.
the exposure in the
Yeah.
Yeah.
games and the teams. So give them more exposure. So, all right, look, he's a guy that play on the West Coast. People don't really get to watch West Coast game because it's
Yeah.
like 10 o'clock at night for East Coast people. So it's like
Yeah, I agree.
I feel like it would help with people that's on the other side, or like you can invite some D2
Yeah.
players to
The
these
lesser
leagues.
known guys.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It helps their stock too.
Yeah.
Because
It's
then now
kind of
the
guys like
focus is more on them.
it's kind of guys like Cam Scatterbo. Like I want to look at Cam Scatterbo a lot more. I want to look for that in the combine. I want to see if he can what he can
He
do.
got some tape. His tape was nice.
I know his tape was nice, but you want to see like the hands. You want to see him in 1v1, one-on-ones. You know what I'm saying? You want to see that kind of stuff. Like just because, like in the NFL, does his game really translate?
Bro, you just took the words out of my mouth. I was just
Like,
about to say,
I don't see it.
does
Like,
his game translate though, like to the NFL, especially as a running back? Like, and he can't.
Yes.
He's not about to be a wide receiver with that tiny ass gas tank.
yeah, like
Yeah.
I don't know if y'all saw him, but in the Final Four, he looked
Yeah.
gassed,
Gas,
But I'm like this.
gas was not the word, bro. He did it.
He's
He
the
went
only
to
one
the
that
sideline after every play. Every
taking
play,
plays off,
he was on two knees, damn near.
taking
Damn.
plays off in the playoff, bro.
Yeah.
When your team is on the cusp of an upset, you said now.
Yeah, you need that. You got to get that conditioning up.
I'm
You know,
not gonna lie.
and
I
Trey, and
say the
Trey, and
best
Trey,
fit
you
for
know
him.
they watching that, right? You know them
I'm
coaches is
already
like,
knowing. Yep.
I say the best fit for him would be a two-back system. Get him a
Of
two-back
course,
yeah,
of
yeah,
course.
he
1-2
ain't gonna be
punch.
the feature. Yeah, he ain't gonna be no feature back though. Nah, that ain't.
I say give him a year or two, he can be. But right now, give him put him in a 1-2 punch combo.
Nah, bro, it's not a year or two, bro. When you either gotta have that in you or it's not. It's like sometimes you just can't develop that out of somebody. Like you either gotta be him or you're not.
Yeah,
Like Genty was taking hits in the playoff,
Yeah.
but he was there
Yeah,
damn near every single play.
that was it. When they played Penn State.
Yeah, he was getting smacked the whole game, no run holes, nothing, and was in there, bro, to the very end. Like Scatterbo, they in the game versus
bro.
Texas, and you're
He
taking
was
plays
taking
off.
like these were significant game making plays in the fourth quarter, and he's on the sideline on hands and knees, like giving. Of course, okay, you're tired, but then like that shit gets factored in until your draft and the wait your player. You know what I'm saying? Your player eval, like
Yeah.
that shit's sad to see. That shit was sad to see. I was watching that whole game.
You're already kind of heavy. You feel me? Like, because the last thing you want is somebody like Eddie Lacy. Eddie Lacy
This was just
was a
lazy.
dog, bro. Right. But like
Yeah.
that weight thing, that was the biggest issue with him when he was in. Like, oh, can he control his weight? His third, fourth year, bro, he was looking tubby. He looked like, you know what I'm saying? And now he's slower. He's not as explosive. Or Zeke Elliott, another guy that couldn't handle his
Yeah,
weight.
bro. His
Feel
shit.
me? Like Zeke was looking crazy his rookie year, like stocky, fit. Second, third year, he looked slower. It just didn't look good, bro. You got to be able to maintain that weight, bro, especially when you're a heavier guy.
So
Like,
his
Jink,
stats for that game was 30 carries, 143 yards, 2 touchdowns, 8 reception, 99 yards.
he's a scatterball.
cat, right?
That's his stats
Mm.
for the Texas game.
I had his touchdown in that game on a parlay.
Yeah, I said
Again,
30 carries is crazy though.
That's
Yeah.
not. I'll never take it. The dude good ball. My questions about him is never gonna be whether he can play at the next level. My
No,
question is, can
how
he
much
consistently play at the next
that
level?
how much can you play? Like if you're taking a playoff every play in a college game when you are the best player in your division, the fuck you gonna do in the NFL?
God.
Like, I
But
mean,
like these linebackers are getting paid millions to knock your head off.
in the
And they-
NFL, running backs are a dime a dozen, by the way.
That's
So,
fact.
like, if you take some plays off, the guy come in and score a 50-yard touchdown, you might not see the next two drives. Uh-oh. Here you go. Now they talking about are we keeping you in training camp? Now you battling for a job. Because we just got a younger guy that will pay less. Feel me? Like
Yeah.
it's a dog eat dog world in the NFL for running backs, bro.
That shit ain't gonna cut it.
That market is
Hell no.
crazy.
Oh God. They about to get rid of James Cook because they don't want to pay him.
For the Bills,
Yeah, he played good.
Oh God.
he played great.
Down, of
It's just
course.
it's just $20 million for a running back. It's just not a good investment. It's just not.
That's why
Especially
Saquon went to New
if you
York.
taking plays off too. Hell no.
You feel me? Like pay $20 million. I'm only getting half a game from you. Nah.
That sound like a PG deal.
Not facts.
But as y'all know, the other big news that came out of Combine is Travis
Yep.
Hunter will be doing DB drills only.
Mm.
I feel like
It
that's
says
what he should do. That's his strength. But a team going to draft him knowing what he could do on offense.
next to his name on the CBS Sports like mock draft, like for position, it says ATH.
Athlete, yeah. He could do
Yeah, he's
whatever.
gonna say that.
That's hard.
At the combine, he's gonna only do DB.
That's
I
that's
agree.
super elite. Like what?
I feel like
Realistically, what y'all think he's gonna get drafted as for real though? Like and actually play.
A D-back.
Y'all really think he's gonna do both or he's gonna be
Has-
defensive?
has to-
He's gonna do both.
has
But I
to
feel like
Has to
he's
be
gonna have a
D-back.
package like how we had for Marcus Jones, where we bring him in every once in a while and put him in the backfield. I put him out wide as
He's not going to us, bro.
no. I'm saying
like an
how they
example.
gonna use him.
Yeah.
Like
Yeah.
Well,
Marcus
but
Jones.
that's how the Patriots use Marcus Jones. I'm just
Yeah.
Yeah. I mean,
I'm not trying to get my hopes up, and I don't want you to be there.
to me, bro, I feel like the reason why he's coming in the DB in the combine is because there's questions about his DB skill set. If y'all reading, bro, there's a lot of people that don't feel like his DB skill set is up to par with his receiver.
It's because when he see the last 2 or 3 times he's seen a receiver over 6 foot,
Sheesh.
6'4" receiver, them
Hey.
things gonna make him look bad.
Hey, that bull from Stanford gave him crazy work last season.
Eric
Work.
Iomanner.
Yeah, bro, we was giving him crazy work.
There's another game too. I can't remember. I don't know if it was
You
Arizona
know what I mean?
State.
Like, what he gonna do when he sees somebody like Jamar Chase? Come on,
Yeah.
come on. You feel me?
Justin
Come
Jefferson.
on,
Justin Jefferson
come
gonna
on.
give him work.
Justin Jefferson, come on.
Oh God.
I'm already gone. I'm
I
gone.
feel like the best spot for him right now will be with the Titans. How it look because who they got really as a wide receiver.
With Travis?
Yeah.
I'm
Who they
not
got
feeling,
really in that division as a wide
I'm
receiver?
I'm not really feeling the Titans though.
They're saying I'm seeing 6 to Oakland.
I've been seeing 6 to Oakland to Shador.
Trey's face. Trey
I
not like
don't like that. I don't like that at all.
Telling you, bro, I'm not
Nah,
feeling.
the Raiders are we don't rock with that.
I definitely don't be dealing with Travis Hunter all 4 games of the year. I'm straight off of that.
Exactly.
Why not?
I really think though he's got to go to a team that like is going to actually utilize all his capabilities, bro. Like, don't go to the Titans, bro. They never know how to use players, bro. Ever in their franchise history, ever. They never know how to use players that are like, they be like so dumbfounded with talent that they just don't know how to. They just stare at it like, what do I do with this?
They really do. Every talented player they had, they were genuinely confused with it. Like the only motherfucker that took the bull by the horns was CJ2K.
Yeah.
And they didn't even win shit.
Crazy.
They didn't even win shit. Like
Anyway,
outside of that, they had Randy Moss for like 3-4 weeks. Didn't do shit with it. Like
But that's wasted potential, man.
They had Derrick Henry and let
Had
him
Derrick.
go. They didn't know how to do what to do with him. They were like,
They
oh
had
fuck,
they had D Hop, AJ Brown, folded all of it.
come on, bro,
They got Bird. Don't forget Bird too. That on defense they traded to the Eagles.
come
Mhm.
on,
Yeah, what's his name? Byard, the safety.
yeah,
Yeah, yeah. They just traded that nigga for nothing too.
They traded
yeah,
for the
bro.
Eagles also. The year before they traded for AJ.
They literally gave the Eagles that entire run. They were like 13-1 up until playoff point last year. That was
Yeah.
Cam Ward going to the Titans. I feel
yeah.
bad for him. I feel
I'm
bad for him.
That's what they looking like.
Yeah.
It's looking like Cam Ward to the Titans. Everybody's talking about
Mm.
Travis Hunter. Travis Hunter goes to the Browns, which I like a lot. I love that.
So on mine, on NFL one, they got Abdul Carter going to the Browns.
Yeah, I see. Yeah, I see.
And then they got Travis going to the Giants.
I see Abdul Carter going to the Patriots on this one.
Abdul. It would make most sense for the Browns to get Carter or Mason Graham because
Like they get Carter because what's name is
Miles
replacing.
Garrett.
that's what I'm saying. It would make most sense for them to get Carter because Garrett's trying to get up out of there.
And so would you think the Jets go trade up to get one of these quarterbacks since they are not bringing back Aaron Rodgers?
No, they're gonna get Tatai. How do you pronounce this kid's name, bro? Tatairoa.
McMillan.
Yeah.
So right here they got it. So on my end, they have Cam Ward going 1. They have Abdul Carter going 2. Travis Hunter going 3.
Mm-hmm.
Will Campbell will be 4.
That's
Shador 5 to the
universal.
Jets.
Yo, every draft says we're getting Campbell. I don't like that.
And
bro.
then
Whatever.
Troy McCullen going to the Raiders.
Another fucking disappointing draft for the Pats. Or for me.
Jaguars getting Will Johnson, which I feel like his stock got hurt because he hurt his foot. Because he's a dog. Mason Graham going to the Panthers. Mikael Williams to the Saints. And right at the top 10, Calvin Banks Jr. to the Browns. I meant to the Bears.
Mm-hmm.
And they got Genty going 12 to the Cowboys.
Yeah, I seen that.
I seen Trent Williams. I seen Kelvin Baines
who
going to
12
the
to the
Niners.
Cowboys?
Genty.
I was gonna bring that up because I was watching on Sports Center. They was talking about how that the Cowboys he's still gonna be on the board to like 12, and they should pick him up.
That would be. I honestly, I don't know. That would be the perfect landing spot for him.
The Cowboys are in rebuild mode.
Yeah, for sure.
Zach Martin just retired.
But that's what I hate.
And they said because Zach Martin is retiring, and they said that bull from Alabama, Tyler Booker.
Mm-hmm.
They said they should look at him instead of Ashton. But hey,
I can see that. I mean, here's my thing, right? I don't think running backs work out in rebuilding situations. That's my only concern. So, like, what's he going there? He's gonna take 2 to 3
if that's
hits.
what you need,
I mean,
because the Cowboys were 27th in rushing yards this past season, and they were last in rushing touchdowns. They only had 6 for the whole season.
But I don't think the running back is their issue of that team. There's deeper issues in that. I think their front office is bad. I think their quarterback situation is bad. I mean, I just don't think a running back is going to solve that. Solve their deeper team issues, in my opinion. And what I'm saying is like, I mean, this a make it break a year for Dak. I think we all can say that.
I don't think Dak is bad.
I don't either.
I don't like the
I
Cowboys.
never got the narrative that he was like this.
He's a winner.
Yeah, he plays good all year. It's just in the playoffs, he just I don't know where
what the fuck are we talking? So what the fuck are we talking about?
But he's not a bad quarterback. I just feel
bad,
like he just doesn't have all the pieces he needs.
He's not bad, but
you don't think if he had a good running back to take some of the pressure off of him, it would make him look better?
We've seen that he lost in the first round.
Yeah, he has had that already.
We had Zeke. He lost in the first round.
He's had that like twice already.
Zeke had a career year for a rookie and lost in the first round.
And Tony Pollard had his best year last year of his career.
Right.
And they do jack shit. We're tired. We're tired of it.
I can't keep
because his
being
best ain't all that. If they was damn near last in every rushing category,
Nah, Pollard was the Titans.
You have
his best
C-
ain't all that.
you have CD Lamb. You have CD Lamb. I'm done.
Yeah, we're talking
I
about
think the issue.
passing.
I think the issue is the O line. They don't have the best O line no more.
Listen,
O
we
line
just
literally.
See, this is what people do for Dak Prescott, and this is why it be pissing me off. Everybody
Excuses.
trying to find something like, oh, it could be this, it could be that. It's just probably this, and it's probably that. Let's just face it, bro. He's an average ass quarterback. That's
Why?
just
Yeah,
end
very
the
average.
conversation.
Why?
Why?
I don't think.
Why?
I don't
Wait,
think
are you
so.
serious?
When he's had all the weapons in the world, what has he done with it?
No way you're asking why.
I still think he's a good quarterback.
I didn't say he was bad. I just said he's average.
Average. He's in the
You
same
think he's
pot.
above? You think he's okay? Who's better, him or Purdy?
Dak.
You're drunk.
Dak.
yeah. Alright.
If I had to start a team between Dak and Purdy, I'm picking Dak.
I picked that. I picked that.
Nah.
Sorry, I can't.
I can't watch a nigga lose every year the same way and go and expect this to be
Because if y'all are saying that about Dak, Purdy did the same shit. Once all his weapons was hurt and shit, he couldn't do nothing.
Hold on, he got a lot of dubs this year without nobody on the field. He had a lot of dubs this year. I'm not saying they had a winning record, but I'm saying that when it was him and Jawan Jennings, them niggas was putting up 300 yards passing between them two, just back and forth the whole game. So honestly,
I have not been the fondest of Purdy.
Me either.
I didn't like Purdy at first.
I'm still not quite over that convinced hump yet. But if we're gonna compare him to Dak, I've seen Purdy win more meaningful games than I've seen Dak win.
Facts.
Still take Dak.
Yeah.
Tripping.
You still want to lose.
I mean, they both lost. So
let's be honest. Let's be honest.
And the Cowboys had a better record.
Have y'all told me? Comparative to the Niners to the Cowboys, would you not say that the Cowboys and Niners rosters have been pretty similar?
Fair
over the last 5-6 years. Weapon for weapon, O-line for O-line. How's the teams really been that different? Except one quarterback can get it done and one can't.
The Cowboys defense might. I wouldn't say they would be better because the Niners got.
I would say they've been about the same.
But that debunk this shit real quick.
That Cowboys defense is crazy.
Go ahead, bro.
I'm about to debunk this shit real quick.
Oh, you about to go with them Dak stats. I already know what they look like, but go ahead.
I ain't talking about stats.
No, yeah, Purdy stats look better.
Same roster with Jimmy Garoppolo. What happened? They went to the Super Bowl.
Mm-hmm.
Same roster, Purdy.
Mm-hmm.
What happened? He went to the Super Bowl. What's the difference? They both play good in the same system. I guarantee you put any quarterback in that system, they're gonna go crazy.
Okay, what about Dak and the teams that he's had? Answer that.
I think who they going up against half the time. They got going against a dominant team most of the time.
And how's Dak and Dak Prescott has sucked in those games.
What else? CeeDee Lamb, who's another
one? Like shit.
Dak Prescott has played like shit in the games that matter.
That's my question. CeeDee Lamb, who else they had? Other than CeeDee Lamb, name another receiver.
He had Des Bryant at one point.
No, he didn't. I don't think.
Yes, he did. Yes, he did. Yes, he did.
Dak had
yes, he did.
Yep. I don't think he played with Des
Yes,
Bryant.
he did. Yes, he did. Yes, he did. Look it up.
What, 1 year?
Hey, and Des Bryant was still eating in that 1 year, by the way. Still cooking. Yes, he did. Yes, he did. This is recent. I looked this up. Dak Prescott has always had good people around him, bro. What about that 1 year they went 13-2?
But that's a different. You're talking about a different lineup. That's not the same. That's not what he's saying.
So you said CeeDee Lamb, right?
Who else at that time with CD on the team? You said Des Bryant. That was before him.
Ferguson's good.
He's straight. The tight end, right?
Who that? He's not. He's ass. Ferguson is ass. You're tripping.
Jake Ferguson is ass.
Over Kittle? You pick him over Kittle?
Yeah.
No, but that's not the question.
No,
That's not the question.
He's comparing the teams. He's comparing the team.
Okay, we're not going to compare George Kittle, but we're saying that Ferguson can meet the mark. He can meet the mark. You act like he's ass. Like he's not comparable to Kittle. Your point's not valid though.
He didn't even make the point all the way.
Who Purdy has? Debo.
Okay, right.
Debo, CMC, IU. God.
Zeke Elliott. Zeke Elliott's ass now.
Kittle.
Zeke Elliott have degressed every
Kittle,
year.
Debo, CMC, IU.
Mm-hmm.
Purdy had a lot of people. Dak didn't really have that much. Like y'all try to make it seem like he had.
That's not true. That's not true though. Brandon Cooks.
Come on, bro.
At the end of his career,
Brandon Cooks is tough.
Come on, Jack, don't do that. Jack, don't do that.
Brandon Cooks is not bad though. He act like he ass. Bro. I'm not saying he's an elite guy, but he's not terrible.
He's at the end of his career.
Brandon Cooks is better than half the damn receivers on the Ravens and the damn Bills. Yes.
And the Ravens, I can agree to the Ravens.
And the fucking Bills. And the fucking Bills.
Yeah, I can agree with that.
Okay, so he has a receiver better than two of the elite teams on the next.
But it's still in comparison to the 49ers though.
Okay, because I
bugging these last 2 years.
Tony Pollard when he was on the Cowboys is not bad.
Done wild in the last 2 years. Those last 3
years, he wasn't all that great neither. He wasn't a CMC.
Their O-line was top 2 in the league for the last 4 or 5 years.
CMC plays 8 games a year.
I just don't want it to make it seem like Dak has been struggling with weapons. That's just not the case.
Even in the 8 games, he's still there.
It's just not the case, bro.
This shit crazy.
Not the case,
I'll still
bro.
take Dak though. In my opinion, I'll take that. Because I feel like if you put Dak in that system in San Francisco, they'll go to the Super Bowl also.
He would still throw picks in clutch situations like he always does.
Still not read coverages. It's cover 2, Dak. You've seen it before. They do the same thing.
Everybody does it though, bro. Everyone does it.
No, Jack said it earlier. He does the same turnover in every big game. They run the same coverage. He goes to the same corner on the same side every year. I'm done. I'm done, bro. How many times do you have to see cover 2 to know that they're sitting on the edge? They're sitting on it, Dak. You keep throwing it. I'm done. I'm done, bro. I can't keep watching you make the same play 4 years in a row and expect me to keep putting you in elite quarterback conversations. I'm done. No. No.
I was saying, man.
Look, Trey will never lie to me. He said you're right. Right. Because he does the same thing over and over.
I never said he was elite.
I'm still picking him over.
I'm not saying he's average.
Yeah, that's fair. We can. All right, we'll move on. It's a good conversation.
Agree to disagree.
Right. We'll go there. Oh
Canada.
God.
Yeah, Jack, how you feel about Canada winning?
Honestly, I'm in the. That shit broke my heart. Honestly, I can't say that it surprised. I can't say that shit surprised me. The game was evenly matched. Honestly, I
was watching most of it.
Anytime we see America play against any other country, that's like the one time you feel like you're a kid again watching like a sport that matters. You know what I'm saying? It was just sad to see us lose. We was playing good hockey all tournament, ain't win no game or ain't lose no games.
Yeah.
I don't know, nail biter. We just folded.
I ain't know shit about hockey. I seen America score. I said, yes, let's go. I was so hyped. I don't even know why.
We sold too many
Sidney Crosby fan, so you know who I was going for. I'm a big Sidney Crosby fan. No offense to anybody that played for the United States.
So you were going for Canada?
I'm a big Sidney Crosby fan.
We get that knock at your door, bro. Just know, bro.
Yeah.
Well, next surprise, you look out the blinds, bro. That's all I'm saying, bro.
Yeah, no. When America's on a field or on ice,
we gotta go.
Can't always agree, but when those athletes are out there, gotta back it up. Weird. That was a nail biter, man. We had him.
America took too long, bro. They had too many opportunities, bro, to end that shit, bro.
I watched the last little bit of it. It had like 3 opportunities back to back.
You gotta keep, especially when you got that pressure, man. When you're keeping them on that one side of the ice, bro, you gotta capitalize, bro.
Yeah. That's one
thing
with hockey, bro. That moment, you gotta keep that momentum up because once that bitch switch,
bro, when you're on one side of the ice and that goalie is just like getting dogged the whole time, bro, at some point you're gonna crack, bro, and that's the time to like execute, bro. They couldn't do it.
Canada won the Canada had they won like the possession time too. They were killing us in possession. I mean, it was no like if you look at the the stats in that game, Canada kicked our ass. We just kept ourselves in with those goals, but they were beating us with possession. We had more shots on though. We had a little
33. He had
we had 2 penalty, or we had I think we had one penalty. They had a power play, 2-minute power play. Honestly, we really beat ourselves. We had 27 block shots there, 19. We had a lot of giveaways, like I said, the possession time. I'm looking at the numbers now. We really beat ourselves.
Yeah, he had 30. What? He had 31 saves. The goalie for
yeah, Bennington had 31 saves.
It's good to see that America can compete, though.
Oh,
you know,
yeah,
like
for sure.
we're ahead in a lot of games in the world, but hockey is still something that we're trying to like develop more. And to see that we're at a point now where we can compete with a team like Canada is nice.
Yeah, I hate in what sports?
We should have kicked their ass.
You want to do this right now?
You do. Let's do it.
You want to do this right now?
Definitely not ahead in.
Let's do it.
We're not ahead in soccer for football for sure. We're not ahead in
soccer. You got it right.
We're not ahead in hockey. We're definitely ahead in basketball.
Russia's the best in hockey. Let's make that clear. There's no competition.
We're ahead in American football.
Yeah, America's the only one that plays it. Really.
Could put every country in the world combined, and we'd still whoop their ass in football.
That's a fact.
Period.
Yeah, probably will.
Football,
you
basketball.
You can even give them 2 years of training. It'd be nice. They'd still lose by 40.
Yeah.
Golf. Where do we stand in golf? There's some elite golfers out there.
That's a mixed bag. I feel like it's kind of hard to.
I don't watch golf enough.
It's not really hard.
No, it's not really because we have
who's the best golfer right now.
We have Olympics.
American is
well then.
Scotty Scheffler.
Scotty Scheffler's the best in the world right now. Number one.
Where he from?
America.
All right.
Homeland.
Well, then that's another one.
Yeah.
Scotty Scheffler is about as American as it gets.
That man was doing that shit he did before that match. Next day was federal.
Yeah, that picture
is sports is there.
He came in there drunk as hell.
Yeah, he really American.
Yeah, brother. I don't blame you.
Number 1 golfer.
Sounds like he's having a bad night, man.
He's up 6 points right now in the PGA rankings.
Mm-hmm.
As in, like,
we're the best. We have the best soccer team on the women's side. Period.
Yeah.
Period.
Yeah, Brazil women nice, but I don't know. It's gotta
Brazil
be
women.
Not gonna lie, they was kind of pissing me off this past Olympics, but I'm gonna leave that alone. They were starting to piss me off. Was looking a little slow, ladies. Let's pick it up.
Yeah.
All right. Hope Solo, Rampone, they not around no more. Wombat, they not here. They not finna save y'all. We need these young bulls to step it up.
Hey, what's their daughter is fire as hell.
Yeah,
no. Dennis Rodman.
She's not one of them. No, she's a background girl.
She's young.
You know who else was young? You know who was Alex Morgan was young, but she stepped up to the plate. We don't care about that young shit on the women's American soccer, okay?
Still got to develop. Soccer is not just a sport you just go and like, oh, I play soccer, let's go. No, you got to develop.
Okay, what about Swanson? She looked like shit in the Olympics. Shit. She's been in the program for like 4 years.
Olympics, World Cup.
She said what?
Yeah, for a minute.
Also about the Olympics.
You were talking about the Olympics now.
I was talking about the Olympics.
Overall, she's a dog.
No, she is a dog, but she didn't look good in the Olympics. Is what I'm saying. Like,
no one really take the Olympic soccer game seriously. Yes, it's still for your country, but at the same time,
ain't no but, nigga. You think Jamaicans go out there on the track and be like, "Oh, I guess it's just the Olympics," even though we got the national trials later this year? No, nigga. When you got the colors on, perform.
No, you can't compare soccer world championship versus Olympics. They literally train for the Olympics. That is their main goal every 4 years to go to the Olympics.
Listen, bro, when you put those colors on, bro, represent is what I'm saying. That's all I'm saying. Right? When you put the colors on, represent.
I was saying though, but you comparing two different things. Like women's soccer, their main goal is what? Not the Olympics. Is the World Cup every year. Is every time they go to the World Cup. That's their pinnacle. Just like for track star, it's the Olympics. You can't compare
So
those.
niggas like watching the other people sit on the podium. Copy.
All you do, right? Whether you're training for the Olympics or the World Cup, what are you getting out there to do? You're there to play soccer, right? So
Fucking
play some
win.
fucking soccer and win.
Right. Win, bitch. Win. Win. Period. See, that's the problem with the fucking the generation now, bro. You think Jordan was in Monaco in 1990, and they were having just a practice, and he wanted to fucking put Magic Johnson in retirement in Monaco. You know why? Because you're not fucking better than me. You suck. I'm about to send your ass home early. Don't worry about it. I got it. If you put the fucking jersey on, put the fucking ball in the goal. Period. All the other shit, I don't care about.
It's not that easy.
It is that easy.
It is that easy, though.
It really is. They've been playing their whole life, bro. You know what I'm saying? Like, come on. Really though.
If it's so easy, why some games end 0-0?
No, it's just about the
hold on. Well, that's a little different. I'm not saying that the game is easy. I'm saying what I'm saying is get out. If you're on the pitch, you're there to compete. Fucking compete.
Exactly.
Yeah.
We shouldn't be struggling with ass teams in the round like the round robin. Like, come on, bro.
Yeah, the stage doesn't matter. You're there to compete, so compete.
Come on, bro. What are we doing? And no offense, bro. Tradition matters, especially in America. And if you're traditionally winning World Cups and winning Olympics, just because your ass is on there now, don't mean that the standard changes. It's a standard.
And
uphold that shit.
Motherfuckers be going up there too cool, like just happy to be here. Like
I'm scared for the next USA team in basketball. We're gonna fuck around and not place. Watch. Mark my words when I said this.
Speaking of basketball, what's going on in the world of basketball, y'all? Cooper Flag had his first game in MSG. 16-7-5. Beat Illinois 110-67.
Nah, we ain't just beat him. We spanked that booty.
Duke went.
Yeah, they went crazy.
BTA in the garden.
They went crazy.
Behind the woodshed.
Oh, and the same night, his brother won his third state championship.
Come on, bro. You know what vibes it is, man. Duke every day. Duke all day, bro.
It's competing.
Hey, yeah.
Luka. I can't lie though. Right now, it's looking like the Wizards gonna get him. I might consider coming back to Duke.
No steals, no blocks.
Nah.
That's not valid though. I didn't see that.
Yeah.
Who was he guarding? He was guarding Jakushonis.
He was guarding somebody. They had 65 points.
67.
Right now they got Cooper Flag at number 1 going to DC. That nigga needs to stay.
They were definitely playing.
I'm not really putting that on them because the lottery shit is never
one steal, two.
That's the worst. Get the best bit number 1 pick.
Cooper Flag needs to stay.
Yeah, he should stay another year.
Period. I would not go to the Washington Wizards.
Win a championship easily.
Unless the San Antonio slides. If they can slide to 1.
Ooh, that
would be crazy.
That'd be max.
If you're a player, you could declare for the draft. See where you landed and see what happened. As long as you don't sign with an agent, you can still go back to school.
And Chris Paul and De'Aaron Fox
is a done deal.
Chris Paul. You need to be at home. Hang that shit up.
Yeah, Levasseur, get his
move out the way, bro. The young bulls got it.
Chill. He be facilitating the fuck out the pill over there.
He need to facilitate his kids to school.
Bro, nah, chill. 7 assists, 4 points. Go home.
Jack, it's 37.
Yeah, go home, bro.
It's time.
4.7 assists in 25 minutes. You might have to pray with it.
Dude got the boozer.
Y'all know the Trailblazers just whooped the Hornets' ass, and the Melo only had like 5 points.
I sent that screenshot in the chat. They just
That
beat
shit crazy.
No, they beat them like they stole something. Hold on. 88 to 141.
Yeah, they beat them by 53, bro.
Yeah, bro.
I haven't seen a score like that since.
God, Melo.
I don't know.
That shit tastes like soap.
No, chill.
Yeah.
Jarace Walker. Jarace Walker had. It's Jabari Walker. Jarace in Indiana.
All right. I have a question. I know. Do y'all think the Knicks are frauds?
Nah, bro.
I just think they just can't beat Boston.
No, they record versus the top
Bro,
seeds.
nobody can.
They are 0-8.
The Cavs' last loss in like the last few months was against the Celtics. Seems like nobody can beat them. But you said they're 0-8 against who?
The top seeds.
The top.
Celtics, the Knicks.
Like top how many though?
And the
Top,
Thunder.
how many? Like top 5, top.
I understand what teams
Four.
talking about, like team that's like.
Because they're
It's
fifth,
like-
right? They're in 5 right now.
They're third.
They're in third?
The Knicks are third.
They got losing record versus Celtics. They got losing record versus the Thunder.
Absolutely.
They cannot beat Boston at
They
all.
can't beat the Thunder. They can't beat the Thunder.
I wouldn't call them a fraud. I don't think anybody's picking them to go to the finals. You know, I think a fraud is somebody that like is like projected as like has high odds to go to the finals and they're low key ass. You know what I mean? Like that's not. I would say the top 3 teams are the Celtics, Thunder, and the Cavaliers. You know,
I think
those are the top 3.
I was about to say you could maybe ask if the Cavs are fraud, but I don't think so. They're pretty.
I think they're probably the best well-rounded team outside of the Celtics, in my opinion.
Yeah, they have the fullest squad.
All right, Tyler Jerome is so tough. He's a bucket.
I literally said that today.
He's
so tough. Today I was like,
oh my
go
God,
ahead.
Did y'all see the
You're gonna get paid?
The Suns and the Bulls game?
Nah, I didn't get
yesterday or
this
was yesterday, right? Yeah, I did watch a little bit of that.
They beat the Bulls 121-117. KD got 27, 10, and 5. Book got 29 and 8, and then Bradley Beal got 25, 6, and 4. They said that's the 4th time that somebody's did that, had 25 from 3 players.
They finally hooped. I'll tell you that. Bradley Beal finally.
They was hooping.
But that
on the Suns,
yeah.
like that's the 3rd time the Suns have had that done.
4th time, and I think league history.
I'm not gonna lie, that shit don't move me.
I don't know because the Trailblazers just had 4 players with 20 on the Hornets head. I was about to call it out. They just have 4 niggas with 20.
It doesn't move
25,
me.
25.
Oh, 25.
It doesn't move me. I'll be honest.
That's not. They've been
That's
getting
good, but it's like it took too long for that to happen. Like they're what 11th Trey, or 10th or 11th in the.
They beat
standings. 10th, I think. Pretty sure.
They're 11th. They're
11th.
Yeah,
they're 11th. So where was that the first 20-something games of the season?
They needed a 27-9 run in the end of the 3rd to beat the Bulls.
And only won by 4 against the Bulls, who are a lottery team.
Right.
So they had
the Bulls. The Bulls might play
60 plus points. They had 60 plus points and only won by 4 against the Bulls. So imagine what that would look like versus the Celtics. BTA. And they all had 20, by the way, and they still would have blown out by 40.
They have a negative 2.1 points differential right now.
Yeah, bro. Suns are cooked.
The entire division has negative points differential.
Your Suns are cooked. It's time to start over. I say Kevin Durant needs to find a new spot. D-Book should request a trade. And Bradley Beal should waive his trade clause and go somewhere where he can win. Be like a 6-man or something.
I think that's what he needs.
The Suns are cooked. The experiment didn't work. Book's got to leave, man. It's over with.
You know who we haven't talked about?
Let's stop that shit, Jack. Stop that shit.
That's his squad, man. He got to bring
listen,
talent.
bro. This ain't the 90s. Squads. That's not a thing no more, bro. This is my squad. That's why Charles Barkley don't got rings.
Oh, there's no more morality.
No, it's no more like being loyal to a franchise. That's not loyal to me.
A lot.
You feel me?
How are they not loyal to him?
How they not loyal?
Yeah, they brought him people to help him.
No, he's saying there's no more like players being loyal to their franchise.
But he said because the team's not being the franchise. I don't
think franchises are loyal to players. They don't care about that, man, bro.
They don't care about that.
They don't care about Devin Booker, bro. Like he's just a guy that is really good, that plays really good for them. And
he dropped 71.
He lost. Lost that game, by the way, to the Celtics.
Right.
So, Gio, to answer your question, because your question was very intriguing. You asked me, they brought him players, right?
Yeah.
Listen, let me give you a scenario, right? So, let's say I ask, can you pack my lunch in the morning for me? And let's say that you bring me, you pack me, you give me a nice sandwich, just the way I like it, crust cut off. You give me 2 of them. I'm like, damn, that's probably gonna hit. And let's say you don't put anything else in the lunchbox, and you hand it to me. And there's no juice, there's no milk in there.
There's no chips.
There's no chips. There's not shit in there. Just 2 sandwiches that I like to eat. And don't get me wrong, Gio. I appreciate you. What the fuck am I gonna do? What am I gonna do with the rest of my lunch? Because everybody else they ain't even touched their sandwiches yet. They're still in their chips and their sodas. You feel me? Like I have to just eat a straight sandwich with no appetizer. You feel me? I feel like that's what the Suns have did for Devin Booker. They were like, "Hey, we got you, Kevin Durant. Go win." But damn, like Kevin Durant are always gonna play. So who else can I pass the ball to?
Oh shit!
Royce O'Neal's in the corner. Great, that's great.
Who's on that?
Yeah. Oh, and don't get me wrong. There was one time when you had my lunchbox full, when you had Cam Johnson and then Mikal Bridges and Ayton and Chris Paul. That team was great. Like that was a healthy, balanced meal, right? That you sent me. But then one day you woke up and said, "You know what? I think I'm just gonna start giving you sandwiches with no other thing in your lunchbox." And you were like, "Go win." And now, as we can see, the 2 plain ass sandwiches just doesn't get you anything anymore. I'm still hungry. We're still hungry.
It was some good sandwiches though.
It was great sandwich. Oh, don't get me wrong. Yeah, I mean, the sandwiches are great.
Yeah,
but like
we need more.
Everybody else hasn't even got to their sandwich yet, and I'm still.
Bag of chips. It wasn't full, in a little small bag. That's Bill.
He gave him the little small little Pringles.
Right. No. Bill's supposed to be a sandwich.
Nah, he's supposed to be a sandwich. He's a chip.
Have you seen that count? No, his contract says sandwich. His contract don't say chips.
It do say 50.
That shit says sandwich. No, he might not be a triple decker turkey sandwich, but that motherfucker got some meat on it. He's a full sandwich. Lettuce, cheese, all that shit. That's what his contract says. Now he might be playing like some pretzels, but he supposed to be a sandwich. Now, like we said, you gave me all that. Now let's look at the team. Let's look at the appetizers around me right now. We got Grayson Allen. That Grayson Allen is kind of like a high C, but he like the small high C's that like you drink in 4 sips and that's like pretty much it.
Is he though?
Like, he's tough. He had the highest 3-point percentage. Like he shot over 50% from 3 last year.
I feel like Grayson Allen is that like stick of cheese that like you probably not even gonna fuck with.
You feel me? But then you got like Devin Eubanks.
Wow. He's not even there no more.
Exactly. I said that on purpose.
That was the napkin.
That's my point.
On this roster.
Right.
They traded Nurkic. Nurkic.
Why? Nurkic, why? Nurkic is fucking terrible.
Wait, what?
Points for Cody Martin, bro.
And Nick Richards. They got Nick
Richards is way better than Nurkic.
I like Nick Richards. I'm not gonna cap. I just feel like it's not. I don't know what's going on over there.
He's younger.
I just think that Book is so much better when he's not the number one option. And I think he is the number one option on the Suns right now. And like that just don't work. And I think he's asked to play point guard a lot. That's why they got Tyus Jones. And Tyus Jones is just so inconsistent as a shooter that like it kind of goes back to D Book. Because I don't feel like Tyus Jones can focus on one thing. He's either a really good passer the whole game and doesn't give you any points, or he'll give you 15 and his assists will look like 4 or 5. And it's like I need somebody that can do both. You know, and especially in this league. So like it's just a mess. It's a dumpster fire, and I think they should just move on. Is what I'm saying. The team just doesn't work altogether. D Book should go to like a better team that's suited for him and his play style. Like he's like Melo. If you surround Melo with a lot of good players who do other things well, Melo looks really good. But like when you just ask Melo to do other things, like I need you to facilitate, I need you to rebound, I need you to, you know what I'm saying? Now he starts to look like not as good. You feel me? Like Devin Booker is not a point guard, but they keep trying to make him play point guard because they can't find a one that is consistent. Mm-hmm. So I mean, yeah, man. I don't know, man. Suns are bad.
Those are pretty.
I will say we gotta talk about this BTA that the Lakers gave to the Nuggets.
Oh yeah, 123 to 100.
Luka was in his bag with
32 points, 10 rebounds, 7 assists. Bron had 25, 9 and 5,
and AR had 23, and Rui had 21.
I love it.
I
love it. I love it, man. Everything's clicking at the right time for the Lakers right now, and I love it.
Luka's getting comfortable, man.
Jokic was 2 for 7, 8 for 10 from the line.
He was in purgatory last night.
Yeah, he had 6 turnovers, ended with 12 points, 13 boards, and 10 assists. Aaron Gordon he led the charge.
Darvin Ham would have had his hands in his pants.
And what's
going on?
Jokic was getting double teamed and some more shit. They had him on lock.
So he was
hell.
I'm looking at the stat sheet. No, so there's only 4 players on the entire team that even touched double digit. The next closest was 5 points from Jordan Goodwin. Mm-hmm. Do you think the play style they have right now, where yes, I know their defense was amazing, but do you think that in a playoff when you gotta tighten up that rotation, drop down to a 7-man rotation, do you think that this will work for the Lakers?
No.
They don't got enough still.
We've already like.
Don't get me wrong. That 5 was really good, and when they're on the floor, they're gonna keep us in a lot of games. What's gonna happen is they all have to come out at some point, and then it's like, who's that guy that comes in when LeBron, AD? I said LeBron, AD. Oh Lord, LeBron, Luka, and Reeves got to sit down. Can I trust Rui to carry us for a half a quarter?
I was about to say Hachimura's been getting to a bucket, but like it's got to be.
I need him to make. I'm gonna need him to make Jordan Goodwin better. I'm gonna need him to make the Gabe Vincent better. I'm gonna need him to make
Jared. I don't know what the fuck. I don't know what Jared been doing.
He played defense.
I know that, but
come on, man. We're not here to get cardio. Put the fucking ball in the basket.
All right. What's the deal with Alex Len? Why is he playing 3 minutes? What do we do there? Why do we pick him up to put a 7-footer on the floor for 3 minutes?
I don't.
You know why Alex is not playing, bro. Come on.
I know why he's not playing, but like
he moves like a ogre.
Yeah, okay. But 3 minutes?
Can't watch it. JJ won't let that happen. Can't watch
got out there, ran down the court. He said, "Get him out. Get him out."
Can't watch it. You're getting beat down court by Eric Gordon. Get out. Aaron Gordon is dominating you.
When I look at it from that lens, yeah. When I look at it from the coach's lens, like a JJ kind of coach, it's like, yeah, I probably don't want
this. This one I don't get though.
When you switch off on Jim Murray, he takes you to the cup and lays you as a 7-footer. Get out.
Gabe Vincent
Period.
played 19 minutes, had 3 points.
Yeah, he's pretty bad.
Dalton
Who was that?
played 9 minutes.
Gabe
He had
Vincent.
4 points.
Oh yeah.
Why is Dalton Kenneth not getting more minutes? Are y'all
Well,
mad that he's mad that y'all traded him and then the trade got rescinded?
I feel like after something like that happens, there's got to be a lot of shakeup with the chemistry and the rotation, you know? Because once that trade goes in, they start. I mean, obviously, that was like a 3-day frame before the trade got rescinded. But even then, there was still like a whole week or 2 weeks where he couldn't play because they didn't, they had to finalize him getting back on the team or whatever the case was, while Mark Williams was already playing for the Hornets. So,
And
I
they
mean,
was saying that they shouldn't have rescinded that too. Y'all
uh,
seen that, right?
yeah.
I saw that.
So what is that? The second game he was available since the trade got rescinded.
Yeah. I
I
mean,
feel
another
like
thing too.
he'll
Other
get back.
thing, other thing too is you got to build a guard, man. His defense is all right. It's just you got to build a guard, man. I got to be able to put you on MPJ and you not. You feel me? Like,
Yeah.
and that's in,
Yeah.
in the NBA, man. When you can't guard, they will find you and they will pick on you
Absolutely.
relentlessly.
And
Happens
again,
to
that
everybody.
Yeah.
You feel me?
And I would say the Warriors became a good thing at hiding Curry on defense.
Yeah, but sometimes it's hard. Sometimes
Like,
it's
why
hard to
haven't
hard.
we been talking about them? You know, they're 5-1 since they got Jimmy.
yeah.
Yeah,
And
we don't care.
they just beat the Mavericks bad.
I don't know if it's as big a deal as everyone is making it seem.
The Mavericks are injured though. I don't really count.
It's just a 6-game stretch. Like, of course, it's meaningful and just if you like look at it without the context, but if you look at the team that they are, it's not really that big a deal. They started the year off their first
They
15
were number
games.
one.
Yeah, their first 15 games. I don't know why it's that media thing. They're trying to fool everybody and make them think there's some type of comeback team and they were in the dirt this year because of Steph. They were not in the dirt.
They were already playing good.
They started off like 14-2, if I'm not mistaken, and they went on a little bit of a stretch because Steph was injured for a few games, Draymond for a few games. They're not a bad team. I think Jimmy makes a lot more scary. So this 6-game stretch is not that impressive, especially in the fact that we're waiting to see what they do in the playoffs. Like, we don't care. We
If
don't
they
care
make it,
if
Yeah.
they make it. You know what I'm saying? Like,
The West looking crazy
that's
right
the
now.
most important thing. That's the most
listen,
important. It don't even matter if they don't make it.
to second Jack, bro. It's just like when you look at like now when I look at teams, man, because the older I get, the more I stop looking at players and start looking at like rosters. I look up and down the rosters and see like, okay, what's like the meat of these teams? Like, what's the substance of these teams? Like, do they have a seventh or eighth or ninth guy that I see produces? Like, Podinsky is going to get eaten alive when they play really any of the top 4 teams.
Absolutely.
He's going to be in some bad situations, bro. They're going to put him in some bad situations. He already gets put in them bad in the regular season. Wait till the playoffs when they got you scouted for 4 games.
He's got to switch off on a Jason Tatum and Jalen.
Come on.
God, they're putting him in.
Or not? Yeah, you nice. You talking about the finals? I'm talking about round 1. Wait till he go against SGA.
They got to play in the play-in first. They in the play-in tournament right now.
Okay, wait till he gets switched off on Jalen Green, Zach LaVine.
So I would say they 8, so they will play the Timberwolves.
Oh, Julius Randle. Oh, I can't even say Julius Randle. I don't even know if he played anymore.
Hurt, right? He's still hurt.
He always hurt. So yeah, the Timberwolves, man. You think about their matchup with Golden State. Matchups, man. It comes down to the matchups for me. It comes down to their bench depth, and the Warriors just don't have it right now. And I think it's something that they could definitely get next year in the off season for sure. But this year, man, it's a mismatch nightmare for them with a lot of teams.
Yeah.
It's like Jimmy has to come off the floor, right?
Mm-hmm.
Them 3 got to come off the floor, and at some point, your bench in the playoffs has to produce. That happened with OKC. They didn't have enough last year. That's why they lost. The Timberwolves, their bench wasn't enough. Like the team that won the championship had the best bench. Not a coincidence. Celtics bench came in. You got guys knocking down threes. Pritchard looks really good. The Mavs, their bench was really good last year. I mean, you gotta have depth, man. The whole roster has to play. This ain't like 2011 when your top 8, top 7 can get you to the finals. Now it's like top 9, top 10. You feel me?
Yeah.
Gotta be able to come in and play heavy minutes and compete with a starting 5.
Yeah.
So
Yeah. I was just saying that too, and the reason that matters is when we used to watch like LeBron and like D Wade and them play, and they caught a 20-point lead, we could kind of like know like, oh, I comfortable games kind of like wrapped up. But the way the game is now today, like a 20-point lead is like a 10-point lead. It's nothing. A team could hit 4 threes. Your 20-point lead could be right within single digits with striking distance in no time.
right.
So you really do need that depth. Like you do need people to like. If you got a 10-point lead, you got your momentum. You need that bench to come in and keep that momentum going.
And that's why the Heat. Speaking of the Heat, that's a good segue. But like, if you think about it, that's why the Heat lost to the Spurs that year because their bench wasn't deep enough, bro.
No
Spurs,
depth.
they had guys coming off the bench and like a whole starting 5: Ginobili, Boris Diaw, Thiago Splitter came in giving good minutes.
They had
Gary Neal.
I was about to say they had Hill or Neal. One of them.
Danny Green,
Right.
George Hill was on that team. I mean, they had a
Patty
squad
Mills.
on the bench. Patty Mills. I mean, bro, that team was a top. They had 2 starting 5s on that team. Like they were kind of the segue into like having a full roster of like hoopers.
Yeah, those games that Heat team was winning was purely based off those first half leads. Like
Facts.
first leads, LeBron going crazy in the first half. Once his jumper got on, you know he was gonna win the game. Like,
oh yeah, he come out 2 for 7. You like, D Wade got 2 fouls. He got to come out. Not looking good. You see what happened to Dallas when we lost to Dallas that one year? You know why we lost to Dallas? Because Dallas had a full roster. They had guys come off the bench giving them 10 on every other night. Deshaun Stevenson come giving him 20 in one game.
Top guy for that off the bench right there.
AJ Barea.
Once you guys, AJ Barea was torching.
Jason Terry was tough. I mean, bro, they
just Dame Battier and Udonis Haslem. There was nothing left. It was crumbs.
You, bro. That's gonna be my concern with
we had Mario.
He was a starter.
Like
I'm talking
about Mike. Oh yeah, Norris Cole.
We had Norris Cole and Mike Miller off.
Mike Miller.
They were factory made. Like
Mike Miller, you got a certain.
Venom was good.
You got to soft serve Mike Miller though. He's not gonna go get the chicken on his own. You got
Ray Allen.
That's exactly what I'm saying. But we had Ray for that last reign. Like,
it was very viable too.
Yeah, of course. But I mean, like guys that was there the whole time.
Not too much. It was one shot. Not too much.
That shot, goddamn, changed everything.
Oh man! Oh my god, bro!
That was
that damn shot, bro.
They played good the whole game. It was a close game, bro.
That's facts.
It was a close game, bro. He just hit a shot. Thank you, Ray. You did what you're supposed to do. You was shooter.
Yeah, he did.
Thank you.
That's one of my favorites.
I still criticize that play after that. I didn't like it at all.
What you mean?
The way, I guess for me, when I was watching the game, there was no timeout call, and after the shot was hit, Miami was celebrating.
Yeah.
Spurs was literally ready, have the ball to pass it in, and the ref literally jumped on his back. Not I won't say on his back, but he jumped and like literally grabbed the ball in his hand to pass it in, which you don't have to do that if they make a bucket. The ref don't have to hand you the ball. You can grab the ball out the net and pass it down court. But somehow the ref grabbed the ball, was like, oh, let's review the play. If you go back and look at that shit, he was nowhere close to the line. Nowhere close. He was nowhere close to the line, bro.
Flick him.
Flick him. I love Ray, man. That's my guy. But hey, man.
That's a legendary board from Chris Bosh.
was. It was.
That's a legendary rebound right there. Like,
And it's a great block too.
All right, so before we wrap it up, right? I want to ask a music question. Did y'all hear the new J. Cole song, Clouds?
Yes.
yes, hard.
You heard it, Cook?
Sorry, y'all.
Oh, you
Sorry.
good.
I felt.
You want to listen to it? You want to listen to it?
Yeah, we can. Come on.
All right,
Shit hard. I bumped that a little bit earlier.
we'll pull it up.
My niggas be smoking on something.
Oh God! So what y'all thought about the Cole joint, man?
My niggas be
Personally,
smoking
I
on
love
something.
it.
I feel like it was a statement.
It remind me of For Your Eyes Only
Mm-hmm.
with a little sprinkle of Forest Hill Drive and Born Center.
Oh God!
That's what it remind me of. It got that Forest Hill Drive vibe, but then you got the rapping of both Born Center. I was like, yeah.
And
Cole
it's
is
I
back.
feel like it's mad refreshing coming off of all that Drake and Kendrick shit. I feel like that shit burnt out, man. Hearing Cole come out, that was refreshing, bro.
Bro, I'm so ready for the fall off.
Yeah, man. And they was kicking his back in because he backed out of the fight. But hey, he came back. He was like, "Hey, I hope y'all niggas ain't forgot. I still do
Oh
this.
nah,
I still do this."
I had Cole.
Still
I had
one of
Cole
them.
back.
Oh
I had
God.
Cole back the entire time.
I did too. I ain't never lost.
And I'm gonna say Cole in top 3. He ain't 2.
Nah, Trey, you was hot with him for a minute
I
though.
was tight. I was mad that he backed up,
You
but
was
then
hot.
I seen the trajectory that the beef was going in.
You
And
just
I
needed
seen
to hear from it again. You just need to hear from it again. That's all.
even I had to back before then. I'm telling you, once I seen how bad the beef actually got,
That
I
shit
was
got
like,
so
you know what? I see why. I understand why.
shit still commercial as hell. Lame.
Bro,
Right?
I am so tired of it, bro. I
Yeah, I'm
cannot
tired,
go on
bro.
TikTok without seeing something Drake versus Kendrick. Who
Yo,
has the
there.
most views on their album? Oh, he only sold 249K and Kendrick sold 300. My thing is two different types. One's a rap album, one's an R&B and soul album. R&B and soul not gonna sell as much as a rap album. The only reason why R&B album like that got that much because it's Drake.
Bro, imagine being a part of that though. He knew what he was doing, bro. Now for a while now, it's because it's not gonna stop anytime soon. Every time they do anything, it's always gonna be in comparison to the other person.
Yeah.
He didn't want to be a part of that shit, man. He said, "Man,
And
I'm
that's
gonna
why I like
drop.
how
I'm gonna
he
do me,
did.
and I'm on my own path. Y'all beef is y'all beef.
It's sad though.
I
It's the last
salute Cole,
Dreamville.
man. I
It's
ain't
the
never
last
lost faith.
Dreamville.
But yeah,
Wow.
man.
Nah, man.
That was I fuck with it.
It's time to call it, man. Gotta call it.
Yeah, it's getting late.
How long? Where
It's
we at
about
right now?
time
What
for me to
time?
go to sleep. You feel me?
Oh God, I gotta be up. I gotta be up. I went to bed at 3 o'clock the last time. Boy, I was hurting waking up the next morning.
Bro, what?
I went to the gym.
What? Oh
I went to the
nah.
gym at 8:30. I
And
was
it was my
cooked.
first day at work too. Boy,
Mm.